What's good, my beautiful people? I pray all is well. Welcome to another episode of Words to Live By. I am your host, Speak Nay, and I have Riri with me again, episode 2. She likes to be in my presence. You heard me? Nah, but you know, this episode 2. We're gonna keep it going. Consistency, healthy love,
Yes.
and positivity. That's what we bring in to the podcast game. So, Riri,
Yes.
let me know how did you feel about the first episode, and how's your week been going?
So far I've had a pretty good week. Just getting ready for the busy season.
Indeed,
It is upon us.
Right.
First episode was cool. I enjoyed it.
Good.
Talking to the people. Healthy love, because a lot of people they want to have healthy love, and they want solutions and ways to get to a healthy place of love.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Talk. Well, for me, my weeks are always amazing. You know what I'm saying? I went up to Ohio this past weekend with my A7 brothers, my Insomniacs brothers, you heard me. Mm-hmm. We went up there, took care of business against the Chaos. Mercy ruled them in the third quarter. Mm-hmm. And got back on the plane and came home. It was a business trip.
Did y'all have a good time?
Oh man, listen. We had a great time. I think we had more excitement in the spades games, the comedy, the just hanging out with each other than we had in the actual football game. So just hanging out with my brothers and spending time with them, and you know what I'm saying. I will be making my return in a couple weeks back from my surgery. You know what I'm saying. So I'm excited about that. We ready to win this championship and bring it home. There's a lot of doubters, man. There's a lot of doubters. I know they say Vegas against everybody, but there's definitely some people in Vegas that don't want us to win. But
it is Vegas against everybody.
We're going to shut it down. Nah, that ain't always the case.
No, now listen. I watched the game. It was an amazing game. All I'm going to say is y'all can't fumble the ball 5 times.
Nah, we not.
Like, that ain't going to work.
We're gonna clean that up this week.
Okay.
We're going to clean that up this week. Get ready for next week.
Yes.
Bring that ship home, you know what I'm saying, and add it to the Vegas championships. The Golden Knights won, the Aces won. Now it's time for the Insomniacs.
The Insomniacs to take the win.
So,
yes.
It's all good. It's all good. So, listen, we finna jump right into it. We finna jump right
into it. Let's get it.
So, we just gonna Keke Palmer. I'm first gonna let you give your assessment on the situation. You know what I'm saying about her not even letting Usher, her attending a concert, a show of Usher's, and being serenaded, and her boyfriend went on a Twitter rant or something like that about how she was dressed. So just give me your thoughts on that, and I'll let you know mine.
Okay. Well, my first thoughts was when I seen the front of the dress, I was like, oh, I'm like, that's a nice dress. But I had not watched the whole thing play out. I just seen the dress, thought it was a nice dress.
Right.
However, then I went back and watched it, and I was like, oh, okay, Keke, you doing your thing, girl.
Living her best life.
She's living her best life. I personally feel like women are, if you are a married woman or you are in a committed relationship, that you are definitely a representation of your mate. Right. And how you present yourself to the world is very important. I don't think that the outfit that she had on was appropriate. Not even that it has anything to do with her being a mother or a woman. I just think as being in a relationship with a man that she says she loves, all of that's for him. It's not for the world to see. So, I think that she could have chose a different outfit. However, the serenading, You just serenade and gave her a hug.
Right.
That wasn't nothing.
I feel like, she wore what she wore.
Yeah.
He absolutely have seen her in less in public. I don't think it was so much about the outfit. I think he had a insecure moment. You know what I'm saying? Seeing his woman being hugged up and serenaded by Usher. You know what I'm saying?
However,
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you cut me off. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but do you believe that if she didn't have that outfit on and Usher was serenading her that way, that he would have still had the same response?
I think he would have still had the same response. I think the outfit was a scapegoat. I definitely feel like the outfit was a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? I think he just had an insecure moment, and you got to understand when you fooling with the internet and you press that send button, it's on there.
So then you all right with your woman dressing like that?
I mean, absolutely. She is at a concert. She is with her friends. She is enjoying herself. She is having a good time. I've never had a problem with being jealous. I've never been insecure. I've never been worried about any woman that I've had leaving me or doing something with another man, because at the end of the day, I have no control of that. And if that ever happens, then it's obvious that she not for me.
So then you do ever, you wouldn't want your woman out there like that.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said if she's out there doing anything that I cannot control.
Right.
What she wearing ain't what she is wearing does not contribute to the cheating. If you gonna cheat, you can be wearing anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She enjoying herself. She's with her friends. They at a concert. It's an Usher concert at that. Come on now, really. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just speaking for me.
Right.
I'm just not in that lane. You know what I'm saying? If you out and you've showed me the outfit, before you walk out the house, that is my time to voice my opinion about what you have on. Once I take it to the internet, I have absolutely disrespected you by calling you out over the internet when I could have did that before you even left the house.
Absolutely, I agree. But however, she wasn't at the house when she got dressed. She was in Vegas. She wasn't at home.
They never talked. He didn't FaceTime her.
Oh well, we don't know that. We don't know if he did or not.
See, you want to play devil's advocate.
Always.
Like, listen, one thing I can tell you is we are grown.
Yes.
I am never going to tell my woman what to wear and what not to wear. She absolutely knows when she leaves the house, she is a representation of me.
Yes.
Period. But at the same time, I am not an insecure man. I'm not worried about what my woman got on. What my woman got on is that ain't gonna have me. Oh, she might do this, or all the guys looking at her. I know my woman fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been in that lane. I've never been in that lane where trying to control the narrative of what my woman is wearing. My problem with him, it's not even that he too much even cared about that. My thing is he went. Them Twitter fingers got to working, and he called his woman out over the internet.
Yes.
Ain't nothing about that cool. So whether you want to sit here and play devil advocate or not, that right there, he should have never, ever called his woman out over the internet. It made him, it made him look worse than what it made her look. It backfired on him.
Now, wait, I never said that him calling her out over the internet was all right. I don't feel like no personal business should be on the internet, because you can absolutely call me. You can wait till I get home. You can do all of those things.
But also
so that I know
well, let me
how
cut,
you
well,
feel.
well, let me cut you off real quick. But also the reason why you disagree with the outfit, because it's not something you would wear in public. That's why. But we also know that we know women, we have friends, we see it all the time, that women are going out in less than that.
Yes.
And she is having fun. She is living her life. She is successful. She is with her people. Like, let that woman have some fun.
So now you say there are women that, because I wouldn't wear that, but it absolutely is women out there that wear those outfits if that's what they choose to do.
And their men have no problem with it.
However, but then there are men who do have a problem with if their woman was to go out and dress like that, and they absolutely gonna voice their opinion. And it has nothing to do with him feeling insecure or thinking that she gonna cheat on me. He knows what comes along with those type of outfits, the things that they wear. He knows what comes with that.
That come along with that, regardless of what she got on, because of who she is. Don't marry a woman like that if you ain't ready for what come with that. Attention comes with that, regardless of what outfit she got on.
Yes.
She always got on some full body suit with the ASS hanging out and all of that. Like, come on, dog. So like, your woman fine, man.
So your suggestion,
your woman fine.
So it's just don't marry a woman like that. Then if you can't handle that,
no, do not marry an attractive, successful woman if you can't handle what come with it. And once again, you hit the send button, dog.
Yes, he did.
You tried to put your woman on blast. You're a mother. What that got to do with her? What that got to do with her outfit and what she wearing? She wasn't saying that when he was posting pictures of himself on Instagram in his boxers. Is that the
she probably told him at the house. She ain't called him out. She just told him at the house.
My point exactly. It's the same lane, but it was done differently. You know what I'm saying?
And we can't have double standards either. I don't believe in that. So if he don't want her to show her body in that manner, then he can't be showing his either.
Absolutely.
Now I'ma just tell you, I'm not gonna call my man out on the internet. However, you not about to be out here shirtless, showing all you like. Sir, what you doing? What you got going on? Where we at?
But it's okay. So there has to be some type of so what you saying is you would have a problem if your man on the internet and got his shirt off.
Yeah, what he thirst trapping? What he got going on? What he doing?
Can he be proud of his body? Can he enjoy the way he look? He's been working out. He's been eating right. He's made some progress or whatever.
He have a wife beater on.
So now we grown and we telling each other what to wear.
Nope. He can absolutely, my man can absolutely, if he feel that that's what he want to do and he want to be on the internet in his boxers.
I didn't say that. I said shirtless.
Hold on. I was getting ready to say it. And
no, you said boxers. I said shirtless.
I said boxers first. I was going to the shirt. And being shirtless.
No, if he out there in his boxers, he's absolutely thirst trapping. Period. Just because he got his shirt off don't mean he thirst trapping. He may just be feeling some type of way. Because a lot of my guys be on the internet. They in the gym heavy. They got body goals. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't in their boxes, but they showing off their cuts. You know what I'm saying?
Doing all that, showing their stuff.
Yeah, okay. That's it. So you got a problem with your man doing that?
I don't think. We would have to talk about it. Like, if he's showing his body.
That's a whole conversation. Him having his shirt off, showing his body goals?
He's showing his body goals. That's what he's showing body goals. Is he doing this all the time, or he just like, this what he doing? He just doing it one time, or it don't matter?
It doesn't matter. He may have some progress. He may, week 6, this is what it looked like. Week 18, this is what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every time he on the internet, he got his shirt off.
Okay. Then no, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, why? You know what I'm saying?
Why you say it like that?
I'm just saying. Yeah. You know, we see it every day. Scroll down your Instagram feed, your TikTok feed, all that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one of them things where it's a lot of it is thirst trapping. A lot of people got all their clothes off, twerking in every video and all that.
So do you feel like when they have their clothes off or they want to show their bodies, do you feel like they got low self-esteem or they just doing what they do?
Not everybody. Yeah. I don't think it's everybody that got low self-esteem. I think a lot of people attention is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I think attention is a hell of a drug. And I think a lot of the times people act a certain way because they looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? People can say, no, that's not true. But come on, some of the things you doing on the internet is absolutely for attention. Yeah. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like people, they are who they are and what they seek is what they seek. But, I don't feel like you should ever blast or say something negative about your significant other on the internet when it's something that you can absolutely talk about at home. Like, even if he had a problem with it, he could have waited till she got home.
Right.
Or could have waited till she was done with the concert to kind of voice his opinion about it, not going to the internet about it. You know what I'm saying? That was really my only problem about it, you know.
Well, I feel like I said, I feel like we are representations of our mates when we are out. Absolutely, like you say, I personally would not wear the outfit,
Right.
but I thought the outfit was nice. Like,
Yeah.
listen, it was a nice outfit that she had on.
Right.
He definitely could have talked about it at the house or text her, but we live in the world now where this is how we communicate.
The internet is the best form of communication for a lot of people.
Yes, it definitely is, and that's how they communicate.
Right.
So,
So that's just what that is on that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think you just got to be, the communication got to be clear. We got to know exactly what we both want and what it's going to be. I don't think it should line up as far as what somebody wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a represent. You are definitely, when you're out in public, you're definitely representing your significant other. So, and it's whether what you're wearing, what you're doing, what you're saying, who you with, all that is a representation. So,
definitely is.
So what is this thing on what people are bringing to the table when they're trying to start a relationship with somebody? Like, you hear women say, I ain't bringing nothing to the table. And then you hearing men say, what do you bring to the table? And when men are voicing their opinion on that, you look at women, you have some women out here that are looking like, what you mean what I'm bringing to the table? I'm bringing me. You supposed to be doing everything. Like, how do you feel about that?
I think that when we hear, what are you bringing to the table? I think most times people are talking about money.
Facts.
And that's where they start at, is at the money. However, you can have money and bring nothing else to the table but money. And it's like, okay, if you get into a relationship with someone and it's what you bring to the table is money, the relationship won't last long. Because what happens if the money ever run out?
They out of there. They gone. They gone.
I'm out. Get somebody else to do it.
And when we talk about that, bringing to the table, like, you have to be real with somebody, like, and put it down on the line. Like, nah, I don't mind. I would never ask a woman that, me personally, because in getting to know her, I'm already know what she's bringing to the table. Like, because I have my own. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't looking for nobody to take care of me. I ain't looking for nobody to do nothing for me. But in getting to know her, I know I'm gonna know exactly what she's bringing to the table by the questions that I'm asking her. Like, what's her ambitions? What's her goals? Like, what does she do now? What's her occupation now? Like, where does she see herself in 5 years? That will let you know kind of like what somebody's bringing to the table, as far as in the relationship aspect. And I'm not talking about no finances. I'm just talking about stability. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about communication. I'm talking about protection. Like, because even though I'm a man, I still want to be protected by my woman. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, in some ways. So, we're talking about longevity. If we talking about a situationship, then I don't care what she brings to the table. Right. Only thing I'm worried about is what we doing after 11 p.m. every night. You know what I'm saying? Or when I'm bored, or at that 2 p.m. leaving the club. Like, is she coming through? Like, that's what I'm worried about if we in a situationship. But other than that, like, I would never, me personally, I would never ask a woman what she bringing to the table.
Right. I absolutely agree with asking, what do you bring to the table? Because most times people, they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to love unconditionally. They don't know how to protect their mate. So those things is what they need to bring to the table, and not worry about, as they say, 50-50 or how much money you make and all of those things. I as well, I'm not asking what you bring to the table. because the things that need to be brought to the table is loyalty, love. Can I trust you? When I'm not there, can I trust you? Do I have to worry about what you're doing? So money is the least of my worries, because like my daddy always told me, if you work, you're gonna get some money.
Fact. And I ain't tricking.
It ain't tricky.
I'm not tricking. I'm not paying for a woman that is not my wife. I am not paying for a woman that I don't see as my wife. I'm not paying for a woman I'm just sleeping with. I'm not paying for a woman just because she's fine. There's thousands of fine women out here. They got their own. Like I'm not paying. What more to say? I ain't paying the $5. I ain't paying the $5.
You ain't paying the $5.
Nah, I'm not paying, and I don't care. Oh, it ain't tricking if you got it. It's still tricking.
It's still tricking.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if you got it, it's tricking.
I'm not paying for a woman just because she's bringing sex to the table.
Right, and I think women have to understand that just because he paying doesn't mean that he is the one. Because if he could pay for you, he could pay for 3 or 4 more.
Big facts.
So why would I give myself? Why would I put myself in a wife role with a man who figure, oh, all I got to do is buy her a bag, or all I got to do is buy her a pair of shoes, or send her on a trip, and she cool? No, I'm more than that.
Because I know too many women. With bags and they walking. I know too many men with every J that then came out. And they walking.
Priorities in the wrong place.
Priorities is absolutely in the wrong place. Always, like I always tell all my guys, get your own. So can't nobody ever put you out.
Right.
That was something my grandfather told me a long time ago. Always have your own, so you can never be put out by nobody. You know what I'm saying? So all this what somebody bringing to the table, I'm bringing me to the table, and you bring you. We have a conversation to see where it's going. Because people also too though, people expose their hand too fast too.
Yes,
they give up too much information in the beginning. So now somebody is preying on you,
right?
And they somebody else, and they're not who you really. They're not who you think they are. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't told, oh, I done went through this, and I don't want to go through this, and this and this and this, and now they've turned into that character that you've given them,
right?
And now you've fallen for it.
You talking too much.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You don't have to. They don't have to. Don't answer so many questions. Don't give up all the information about yourself. People know. Like, listen, I don't want nobody to hurt me. I don't want nobody cheating. Oh, what happened in your last relationship? What did he do? Because I also believe that when you discuss everything that happened in your prior relationship, they absolutely know how far they could toe the line with you.
Big facts.
And they gonna try it. So no, just get to know me, and I don't need to tell you all that. Like,
be like on my guy from Friday. You ask too many questions.
Stop asking all the questions.
You know,
ask the right questions. Know how to answer the questions. Because if you watch me long enough, you're going to learn my favorite color.
And you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention.
Yes.
Listen, a lot of people be missing out on them red flags. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then you have to double back and be like, you know what? I knew it. And you start to blame the person when you should be blaming yourself. Accountability.
Self-accountability.
For sure.
Is a big thing, because then you have to recognize the part that you played in the hurt that you are feeling, and it ain't always an easy thing to face.
All right, what's that lady? Eliana. What's her name?
Ayana, fix my life.
Fix my life over here. You heard me?
All right. So listen, I have a question.
Yes.
So we've been talking about high valued, and what does high valued mean? So for you, what is a high valued man or a high valued woman?
For me, and I will, most people will accompany high value with finances as well.
Yes.
High value for me is the character of a person. the morals of a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because anybody can have some money, but they may not be a good person.
Right.
You know, I think a high value person is a person of morals and just good character, and you know what I mean, a print in the community, and you know, a person who's been through some stuff, who's overcome some stuff, and understands that, you know, life is life.
Right.
And being high value, like I said, being high value for me is just the character of a person. It ain't got too much to do, because I know a lot of people with some money. I know a lot of people with some money, and they are not happy. Yeah, the money can buy them anything they want and pay some bills, but they dealing with some really, really mental issues. Their mental health is off. They've disconnected themselves from the world, and you know, even they recognize that, you know, money, all the money in the world can't fix the things inside that need to be fixed. You feel me? So for me, just high value is just the character of a person.
Right.
For sure. Because you could definitely be low value due to your character. So why can't you be high value with good character as well?
Right. And like you said, most people want to say that high value has to do with making six figures. Like, no, because you can make six figures and not be a loyal person. You can make six figures and you beating your wife every day, or you jumping on your husband or whatever. So definitely high value has nothing to do with the amount of money that you work, but the person that you are. That's what it has to deal with.
Right. And check this out. Let me just put this out there for y'all. Ladies, I understand that there are some great women on social media. They got their own podcasts, and they talking that talk. But a lot of these women are miserable, and they single, and they wish they had somebody.
Yes.
Listen, stop listening to them. If you want to be married, you want to be a wife, be exactly that. Because marriage still exists out here.
Yes.
It absolutely does. Like, y'all stop listening to these people telling y'all that marriage is wrong because their marriage went wrong. Y'all stop listening. You got this. Hey, I'm just going to say his name. You got Derek Jackson out here giving amazing advice. And he acted a plumb fool. He treated his wife like trash. And I could people, oh, well, she deserved it and she knew and all of that. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
No.
A man who cannot protect his woman from the internet, from the world, is a sucker. Straight up.
Yes. And I mean, I feel the same way. A woman that can't protect her man, like, yes, he absolutely is the stronger of the two, but we as women have a responsibility to protect our men as well. If he your man, you got to protect him from emotionally, all of those things we have to do. I know I heard a podcast, you know, this lady on here talking about men are stupid, that men don't know nothing, and women are supposed to rule. I'm like, I don't know where this came from, but it needs to go back to the pit of hell where it came from.
Every time I see clips of her, I scroll right past it because I know she got something crazy to say.
I'm like, why would we even put that out?
Clickbait.
That our men.
Clickbait.
Yeah,
Clickbait.
Absolutely.
You got people out here saying the most wildest things because they know people are going to watch it. People are going to tune in. I would say people, especially our people, we are so entertained by negativity.
And
we are so entertained by just negativity. Like, we'll see something positive, we'll scroll right past it. We'll see something negative, and we sharing it, we liking it, we making memes that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grasp onto negativity so much that we forget that there's real, unconditional, authentic love out here.
Yes.
You got people thinking that real love don't exist.
Well, real love in the black community, because I don't see that stuff in other nationalities.
Not as much. Though.
Not as much. So because it seems like they say, oh, it's the black man against the black woman. No, we not. We want our men. We love our men. We want to uphold our men. So when we hear this, oh, it's the black man against the black woman. No, we not. Absolutely, we not.
You just have bitter people going against each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some amazing black couples. There's people that's been married for 50, 60 years.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's love all over the place in the black community. We just don't see it because we don't see a lot of it because we're overshadowed by the negativity that come with us.
Yeah.
Like, I tell people all the time, just take time to take it all in when you see loving couples and loving families that look like us, you know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and when you have the opportunity to break the generational curse, why not? So, and let me be honest, some of y'all are not in relationships because you ain't relationship ready. You are not relationship ready. You are not built for a relationship. You have not healed some things inside of you that will help you make a relationship better with another person. You just ain't ready. You still stuck on your baby daddy. You still stuck on your baby mama. Y'all not ready. And that's okay. But don't drag an innocent bystander into your life knowing that you come with drama, knowing that you come unhealed, knowing that you come in unfaithful, know that you come in lying, know that you come in playing, know that you come in not financially stable. Like, why would you bring somebody into that?
Because they selfish. Only selfish people do stuff like that. Because I absolutely believe that honesty is first. And if you know you're not ready to be in a relationship, and we know whether we're ready to be in a relationship or not. You know if you want to be committed and you done playing in the streets, you done doing all this goofy stuff. You know when you done doing all that. And if you not, then just be honest with the person. I'm all about giving people choices. If you want to still play around, let the person know, listen, this is what I want to do. If you just want to be friends, just say that. If
Giving someone the opportunity to make a decision
Yes.
based on the truth that you told them.
Yes.
Real talk.
That's the biggest thing.
Real talk.
Be honest. Be honest.
So I got some questions for some people that sent some stuff in. So I wanted to give you read through about 3 questions and we answer them the best way to our ability.
Oh, we got some questions?
Yeah, we got some questions.
Oh, okay.
We got some questions. Let me go ahead and get these questions out real quick. I almost pulled out the cards, but you know, Riri be ducking and dodging sometimes on the cards. You feel me? So
y'all know I don't. No, I do not. He just need to get the right cards, and then I'm gonna willfully answer.
Yeah, all right. We gonna see. But yeah, on that too, man. We definitely I'm gonna definitely have some more guests coming in. A lot of my guys gonna come on here. We're gonna have some more women on here coming on the show, speaking their truth. You know what I'm saying? Talking about mental health, talking about business, talking about how to start a business, talking about the community, talking about, you know, love, and like I said, all of that. What we bring to the table is just positivity. You know what I'm saying? And people just coming on here and just speaking their truth. You know what I'm saying? So, first question. Me and my significant other hadn't had sex in about 2 weeks. I don't know how to tell him that I am sexually frustrated. I don't know how to tell him how I'm sexually frustrated. Should I just wait on him, or should I sit him down and absolutely tell him that I'm sexually frustrated?
That's the question.
That's the question.
I guess it really depends. Excuse me. It depends on the person. If you can either wait. Well, nah, I gotta pick a side, so I can't. Yeah, I gotta pick a side.
You can't play both sides of the fist,
because you know I will play both sides. I think that you should probably tell. Just tell them that you know. Listen, I'm in need, just like you are in need. I'm sexually frustrated. I think sometimes we as women we do want the man to be the if I had to put a word to it, the aggressor of the two, to say, you know, like to initiate, you know, majority of the time. And when he don't, you know, it's like, okay, I'll just wait for him. But if you get sexually frustrated, you got to let him know. You got to tell him.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think sometimes as men, we get so busy with work and other stuff that, you know, 2 weeks go by and we ain't even, you know what I'm saying? We like I said, we've cuddled, we've done all the things, but, you know, sometimes we'll come home and just get right into bed, go to sleep, take a shower, You know, I hear all this stuff. Oh no, I be sexing my woman every day, and this and this and this and this and this and this. Hey, listen, there are some absolute busy men in the world, and they won't forget about sex. They will just go about it as, you know, I get to it. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll kind of see the frustration on their women's face. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before, so I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, not forgetting about my woman, but, you know, being so busy with work and books and conferences and counseling, and sometimes it'll get overwhelming to where you're just exhausted, and sex is like the last thing on your mind. Real talk. But absolutely address it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get that off.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know. So the second question. My current husband, so her saying current, she has to be married.
Yes.
Before.
She gotta be married, yes.
My current husband keeps telling me that he's working late. Keeps telling me that he's working late. When I mean late, I mean late. I mean coming in at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, coming back at 3 o'clock in the morning, and giving me an excuse. Most of the time, I can't sleep without him being in the bed. How do I address this? I don't want to assume that he's cheating, but something in my soul is telling me that he is cheating. Doom, doom.
Woo. Well,
Now, you want me to start this one off?
Go ahead. You can
That
start
nigga
first.
cheating.
That's what you gonna say?
Listen. What job is he coming in every morning at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? If he's telling her that he working late. Now, if he working late, he got a 9 to 5. If he working late, he got a 9 to 5.
Okay.
If he working graveyard, she know he at work
Right.
at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
She say all the time. Yeah, baby girl.
He doing something and it ain't right.
He cheating. Just say you can't. No, don't say he doing something.
It ain't right.
He ain't being faithful, baby girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he not being faithful. He not being honest. And I think part of the question say, how does she address it?
Yeah, how does she address it?
Well, one, I think that yes, you have a conversation and expect for the conversation to go left, because he's probably gonna sit. He probably go. Can we do some role play right quick?
Yeah.
All right. We gonna role play. Babe, I need to talk to you.
Huh?
I need to talk to you.
About what?
I'm trying to figure out. You get off at 6 o'clock.
See, here we go. Here we go. What? Well, you think I'm with another woman or something?
I didn't say that, but I'm trying to ask you a question.
All right.
I'm just trying to
talk.
Every night this week, you done came home at like 3 or 4 o'clock. You not answering your phone. I'm just trying to fit what you doing. Like, what they got you doing at the job?
My phone is dead. I left my charger at the house. We working on a really big project and I'm trying to get it done.
Every night this week?
It's been busy. Troy and Vince ain't coming. Chris at home, he got to go home. So I'm the only one there.
So they going home to their wives, but you can't come home.
Listen, I don't be in nobody's business. I don't know what they doing. But what I do know is I got to get this project done.
Okay, so when do you think you're going to be this thing working till 3 or 4 in the morning? How long that's going to last?
I don't know. Probably about another week or two.
Oh, okay. In a week or two, the lock's going to be changed.
So now he can't get in.
He might as well stay where he at.
Listen, you still don't know if he cheating or not.
Listen, if he is aggressive and he want to turn the tables to make it feel like what you feeling, trying to make you think you crazy, absolutely something going on. And he ain't working till no 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and you know it.
I hear you.
What?
Nah, I'm being for real. Like, ain't no man. Listen, ain't no man working like that. He supposed to be going home.
Right.
He
And
supposed to be going home.
talking about his charge, he done left his charger, his phone dead. You can't check his location. And the unfortunate part is like she really care about this man, and this is what you out here making dumb decisions because you think the grass is green on the other side.
And she losing sleep.
Losing sleep.
She losing sleep.
Listen.
So listen, my beautiful people. This is Words to Live By. Once again, I am Speak Nay. This is Riri. You know what I'm saying? Any questions that you have that you would love for us to answer, you can send them to my email at speaknai@gmail.com. You can also get with my handles on Facebook, Nay Young, or Speak Nay on Facebook as well. Instagram, Speak Nay. TikTok, Speak Nay as well. Would you like to get your handles out, or would you like for just me to handle that?
Well, the funny thing is, I don't even know my handles. I got to learn them before I can give them out.
That's crazy, my people. So listen, this is Words to Live By. I am going to let Riri start with her finishing words for tonight.
Finishing words tonight is unconditional love. Practice unconditionally loving your mate through hard times, through the good times, because it only gets better. It only gets better. So practice unconditional love with your mate. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday.
Real talk. For me is check your mental health. Your mental health is so important. You should definitely take your mental health seriously. And you should also sometimes just take a break.
Yeah.
Take a break. Get some peace in your life. But absolutely take your mental health absolutely serious. This is Words to Live By. I am Speak Nay. It's all love. And I'll talk to y'all soon. One. Yeah. We'll holla.